Good evening. So, welcome back to Dissect. Navi,
Yes.
how you doing?
What up? I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Nice. Crazy week with the weather, as usual. But
Mhm.
nice chill week. As you can see, I'm in my sweater.
Yeah. In Toronto, yeah, we had our normal bipolar weather. The other day it was like really warm. I was just out with a sweater. The next day I had a winter coat on. Anyway, we have a great show for you this evening. So we'll be back in a few seconds.
All right. Well, we got a nice show lined up. I think we're lagging again, but we should be all right. Hopefully.
So I'm Janine Zabi across.
I'm Janelle Zabi. And where's Zabi Street?
This is Westy Beats on the inside and we're ready to
Are you, Jewel? I think you have hidden talents that you're not talking about.
I just get beat at the bar. Ain't no bar, Mr. Drum.
Yeah.
I can honestly say that they've done such a good job with hospitality and welcoming all people in.
Well, Samantha Moon.
So my name is Claudette Alona People.
I am Selena.
And then that's how it started. When I came home,
My name is Pumpa. Stage name, of course.
Well, I was born in Spanish Town, Jamaica.
I am Evelina Blanc.
I am a mother first. I think I'm a really wonderful friend. I'm a really great business.
I gotta be ready because you're like, oh, she picked that. No, I didn't.
Yep. I am Kendra Stephen.
I am Rena Charles, aka Mystery.
People forward in victory.
And we're back. So once again, welcome back to Dissect. Don't forget to don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Even though we're live right now, you can send the link to them so they can tune in as well. And this week's guest is live and direct from SVG. So we have DJ Q, the energy guy. Welcome.
Hi. Greetings, world.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us. So
No problem.
Nice to have you with us.
I'm glad to be here too.
all right. So I know we were just talking about the weather over here. I could only imagine what the temperature is like over there.
Like 1 minute we kind of having rain, but we're good. December is in the air, so a little bit chilly than normal, but we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Navi, do you want to pose the first question?
So let's start. Let's start with the name DJ Q. Where does the name DJ Q come from? And I guess from there we'll try to go back a little bit. Yeah, I'm interested to know how the name DJ Q came about.
There's a lot of questions I've been getting very lately, like how do you, and then it's not until like if you get to know my first name, then it go make a lot of sense. Actually, my name is Quillan.
Okay.
Quillan. So when I was searching for a name, when I entered the DJ business, everybody, all my friends was like, just use Q, you know? And that was just it. That's where it came from, my first name.
And it's stuck. DJ Q.
And it stuck. Yeah, that was just it. And it was like, between my friends, you know, it was a discussion.
Okay.
It came up with, let's go with DJ. I said, cool, I'll go with that. I cool with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's stuck. So tell us about how you ended up starting in the business. So you got your name,
Um,
DJ Q. How did you start
yeah.
in the business?
Um, I always have a love for music, you know. I have a love. I always have a passion for music. I grew up with my father, like every day listening music, and then straight from high school, I went. My first job was working at the music center. 'Cause that's my father' best friend business, right? So when I got the job, I was placed in the different section. There's appliances. There is like doing like wires,
Mm-hmm.
jacks. But then there's this section or the city section where the music is concerned, and I
Mm-hmm.
was placed there. So from there, then is when the whole DJ thing came into me, and there was this guy, one of my coworker. He actually had owned a song system at that time, and his name is Mark Coban. He's called him DJ Assassin, Mark the Assassin. He was the one who actually gave me the opportunity to join a song system, and from there, he was actually he's the man behind what you see here now, the talent and the knowledge that I got. So from there it was just smooth sailing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy, for putting you in the music section.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does he think about it now that you've developed into this international DJ?
Um, it's nice. I mean, it's always something that I always dream about. I always dream about getting international recognition, getting big, of course, especially living in St. Vincent, where our DJs here, we have a lot of talent, but then one of the things that we lack of is opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing that I am getting the opportunity to go out and showcase my talent, I give thanks to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know many SVG DJs.
DJs. We have a
And
we have a we have a few that goes on the international stage also.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we were backstage kind of I'm gonna let Navi catch up. But we were backstage.
So
Go
the
ahead.
interest of music was something that was always there, like you remember yourself, or
Yeah. Even from high school days, I would always have a passion for music. Even to this day, I had a conversation with a colleague of mine, and I was like, fun fact of me is that I wanted to be a technician growing up. Like I was one of them kids who always have wires. Like my gra- I had lived with my grandmother, rest in peace, and she's afraid to come in my room because wires all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So I always had that for music. Always trying to hook up a little speaker here into a little
Mm-hmm.
amplifier, trying to troubleshoot this. I was one of them who will just go and get an amplifier, unscrew it, take out all the parts and try to fit it back up. I was always into the music, but not as a DJ though. I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I say, working at the music center and the Assassin gave me opportunity to go on there and DJ. That was cool.
Okay. When you mentioned the music center, so is it like a community center?
It's like something like you guys Best Buy. I don't know if that will like you guys have Best Buy, right?
Okay.
Like
That's
sometimes
fine.
right there it sells like audio stuff like codecs,
Mm-hmm.
stereos, TVs. So what is the name of it? The music center.
A music center. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
At the time, that was the number one music store in the country. You had to come and get all the records, all the 45, you know, the CDs. Yeah.
All right. So you wanted to be a technician. Do you
we get a better.
Sorry? Say again?
Sorry. No, go ahead. Sorry. I was just saying, I get a better view of what when you said the music center, I got a better view of what he was saying now.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like a community center kind of thing, but it's called music center. So,
No.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Do you play any instruments?
No. But I love sell them.
You love to sell them.
I used to
sell them.
That was one of my that was one of the things at the music fair too. We sell keyboards, guitars, saxophones, so drum sets. But no, I can't play instruments. I could DJ, but I can't play instruments.
Right. But you would have to have some knowledge on those instruments, though.
Yeah. Well, of course. If I know, okay, then, well, I guess I could jump here. I'm also a producer too at the present, right? So, big up my producer. I have actually worked with this guy. Well, this producer. I don't know if you guys have a knowledge of him. His name is Dada Krishna Lawrence from Dominica.
Yes, Novelist knows who that is.
All right, you know Dada, right? Right. So Dada, he knows a lot about me. Yeah. So me and him does music together. So I have an ace of instrument. So if I comes up with an item for rhythm, I know see you guys how the Wetty Beats it too. Wetty Beats know a lot about me too. I would call him and I say, okay then, I need this guitar. I need it song like this. So I know the song of music, but to play it, I can't play.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm listening to your voice too. I'm listening to your voice.
So you're really connected.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Have you ever thought about, like, I know there's some DJs that eventually get into being like an artist. You have that kind of voice. Has anyone ever told you that? Like you have a artist voice?
Not this year. Last carnival, me and Dada did a rhythm, and I came up with an idea. He was like, "Why don't you sing it?" I said, "Nah." No, I've never tried it. Maybe one day, who knows? I'll get up one morning and decide to take a shot at it, but no, I never tried.
Okay, well, make sure when you decide, you come back on Dissect and you give us a little sample. Yeah. Go ahead, Novelist. I'm taking over the conversation. Navi? All right. So I was looking at your Instagram, and I noticed you have like a huge lineup of different events that you're going to be playing at. First and foremost, I want to let the audience know how I learned about you. Okay. I learned about you from you playing in Toronto this past summer. You were one of the DJs in one of the largest bands in Toronto Revelers.
Yeah.
And so that's how I heard about you first. And I think that they didn't give you enough time to play. They just wanted to test the waters and see what you had to offer. But yeah. You had us vibing on the road. I was in the band, so thank you for that.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so your lineup, you have from November back down to all the way into the spring. You're already lined up and busy. So how does that how do you get time to do all of this?
One of the things as a DJ that I took very serious in my first time management, right? Because I know my schedule could get very hectic at times, especially in St. Vincent. Well, I'm one of the most busiest DJ on the ground, but we have seasons. Like right now we have like 3 seasons, well 4. Okay. Carnival, Easter, Carnival, Independence now become a very busy season home and Christmas. So these times I tend to manage my time strict,
Mm-hmm.
So I mean I will not take bookings that I know I won't be present. Number
Mm-hmm.
one. So you won't find that. For that happen, it had to be it's human being, human nature. So it had to be like a case where a time got messed up here, got messed up over there. But
Mm-hmm.
I kind of manage it very well. I mean, I think about it when I get called from every motor. So I get this sad news. No, I can't do that one. So but once I know I could make it,
Yeah.
I go for it. Yeah, so
Okay.
I kind of manage it very well. Yeah,
Yeah.
and likewise.
Yeah. So we appreciate you even more for giving us the time to be on our
Yeah,
show.
because I have two events tonight, So this three because this is my
Yeah.
first one, Yeah, yeah.
All
I'm very good
right.
at managing time management.
That's amazing. Like I'm looking at the lineup and there's no room in between. It's like back to back every day. There's something going on. And it's not just you playing in St. Vincent. You're traveling to
Yeah, I
different
travel a lot.
countries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Novelist time to try to catch up with us. And Novelist, you there?
Yeah, so do you like the traveling aspect of the business? I mean, having to do radio and still back and forth. You know what I mean? Do you like the traveling aspect of it, or does it take away from your radio vibe? Or
Um, I always love traveling. I mean, as a DJ who wants to grow and a DJ who network a lot, traveling must be part of your schedule, right? Where the rate is concerned, um, I must shout out to my boss, for understanding the caliber of DJ I am, give me that privilege to go out and represent, So
Mm-hmm.
they gave my boss, he gave me the privilege that I could go, do my thing, come back and still be part of the radio family. So I must
Mm-hmm.
give thanks to that. Yeah. But it,
Yeah.
it works hand in hand because we all know how networking is already.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
right, of course,
Yeah. And I'm pretty
and of
sure
course,
that
traveling
helps the
must
radio station.
kind
See that?
of.
Go ahead, Novelist.
No, no, go ahead, Joe.
And what I was gonna say is that I'm sure it helps the radio station as well with promotion wise because
Well, yeah, it works hand in hand. Everybody get a piece of the cake, as we say in St. Vincent,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right. Yeah, I was just saying, the traveling part of it, I think it opens your mind more because
Yeah,
let's say you
it
go to
makes you,
New
it
York and you
makes
see
you,
what hypes up New
it
York, you
makes
go to
you, it
Toronto, you
makes
see what
you,
hypes up Toronto. It's
it,
something you could put within your mix and bring back home. That's
yeah.
all I was saying.
What traveling has
Some of that work, right?
what traveling has actually taught me is like, as you say, when you get to learn different cultures, like how it is in New York, how it is in London, how it is in Canada, both Toronto, Montreal, how it is in the Caribbean, and then you put all that to back
Right.
home, it gives you open your minds more, even not just as a DJ, but as a person in general, as
Mm-hmm.
a person, traveling
Yes, yes,
makes you
yes.
know more, makes you
Yeah.
wants to know more too,
Yeah.
So I'm one of the fortunate ones to go out there and see other things and even listen to other DJs and like put it in my craft and come back home, go back to the drawing board. Because a lot of things I can remember the first time I went out, I was at last. I'm not doing that. I almost got last the DJ because living in St. Vincent, we know it one home, we know it one way,
Mm-hmm.
which is our way, right? And
Right.
when you go out there and you see it a different
Right.
way, and you try to be your way, you realize, okay, that's not how you do it, right? So even I'm still learning. I mean, even I'm traveling a lot, I am still learning. Like this year was the first time I went to Edmonton in Canada, right? So and
Mm.
over there's a whole different vibe compared to
Different
the
vibe.
Toronto, compared to the Montreal,
Yes.
right?
Right.
So I'm still learning too. So when you go out and you get the experience and you get the opportunity, that's what I say. Opportunity is one of the things that I like to debate on because that's all we want as I won't say Vincent DJs, but as Caribbean DJs because once we got the opportunity and we display ourselves, we'll be great.
Yeah. It's a little bit choppy on your end there, DJ Q, but we're hearing most of it.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Oh, sorry.
We heard most of
Oh,
it. We heard most of it. The
okay, okay.
opportunities that you and the things you learn from being in different parts. Even like people say, "Oh, I'm going to Canada," but Canada is so widespread. You have
It
Montreal,
is.
Toronto, Edmonton, and like I've been to all of those cities, so I know the vibe is different.
It is
Um,
different. It is different. It
when you
is
go to
different.
those cities, right? But your energy remains, it stays this consistent. So people know, this is the energy guy is giving out this
Yeah,
kind of energy. And
yeah.
but how do people look at you differently when you come back home? Like, do they say, "Oh, that DJ, he feels like he all that now because he's traveling"? Like, what is it like? Because I
Uh,
know it happens.
Yeah,
um,
all over the world.
uh, I think it's something that we all as entertainers we get at times. You know, you can't
Yeah,
run from it.
yeah,
You could never,
Yeah.
you could never run from it. You can't hide from it. Yeah, I have
yeah,
I just always say embrace it. Cause you have to embrace it because if someone look at you that way, you know in your heart you're not that person, right?
right, right,
So I do embrace these things as in
Right.
if you look
right.
at me at that way, I'm not gonna lose a nitrous over somebody who wants to look at me that way because I
Yeah,
know myself and who know me, they know better too, you know. But maybe one or two may look at it or
yeah,
look at me that
yeah,
is what
yeah,
it is, you know. Let's say what it is.
yeah. No, I like to play
Yeah.
devil's advocate because instead of them seeing it as you're doing a good for the country, they
Mm-hmm.
look at it as it's more like a selfish thing, but it's not, right? You're putting the country's name out there. It's
And,
your
and, and,
exposure for the country, right? For the
and
islanders.
I will also say this, right? What this journey has taught me because I'm a spiritual person. I'm very deep, as in that a side of me that you won't see any entertainment. When I'm by myself, I do a lot of thinking, you know.
Yeah.
And what this journey has taught me is that changes is very important, you know, because where I started, where I went to where I'm at now, if I didn't change a lot of things around me and change a lot of things that what I do, even how I carry myself, you know. So and these little things that you do, and these little things that happen when you do changes,
Mm-hmm.
that's what brings out these negative comments. So, like
Mm-hmm.
I say, I embrace it, you know, because if I didn't do it, I don't think I'd have been at this stage in my life. So
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is.
Right.
I appreciate your I appreciate your response.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope people are listening. Yeah, Avi.
So let's talk about you were talking about you have some events tonight. You have an event after the show tonight. Is this an annual
Yeah,
event? Is this the first time it's
no,
going
this is the
on?
first. This is actually the first time the set promoter doing it event. Is
Uh,
just strictly R&B music, just R&B music all night. You know, kudos to the promoter would take that brave initiative, and it's
okay.
well, it's actually sold out. you know. And I can remember when he called me, and this again,
Oh wow,
traveling again.
nice.
I remember when he called me to book me for the event, and he asked me what I think about it. I tell him it's a good idea because I could remember went to an event like this in Montreal in the
Mm-hmm.
garden, R&B in the garden, and I was at that event. Big up my DJ, I
Yeah.
own a DJ that really is sniper. Go at that event, and I say, something like this will go home, once properly done. So when he
Yeah.
brought the idea to me, and I said, I think it could work. Want to execute properly? His ticket sold out on Thursday. He don't have no space.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a very nice event.
Nice.
Yeah. I can imagine it would be an elegant event. Nice.
It
People
is.
dress up nice, and
It
you
is.
don't have to sweat and wind up yourself all the time.
No, it
Just
is
come and
smooth,
drink some
smooth,
wine or whatever.
smooth
Just
sailing,
chill.
smooth sailing, smooth sailing.
All right.
Enjoy some nice.
Yeah.
That just shows your versatility.
When you
right?
said you mentioned the promoter, right?
Go ahead.
When you said that the promoter is being brave, in my head when you said R&B event, I'm like R&B event in the Caribbean, like that
Yeah,
works.
that's what I'm saying.
Like so, that's pretty dope. I would actually like to see something.
Yeah. It's pretty dope, and it actually, I know he would eventually get because we all know in the Caribbean we don't get these events, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then remember too,
Mm-hmm.
plenty of these party goers do travel, just like you guys,
Right.
So when you go out and you see other things, you will wish in your head, I could get this home too, So
Yep.
yeah.
I know. I think about I can only speak
Yeah.
from my experience in Trinidad.
sense.
I'm not from Trinidad, but I've been enough to know certain
Yeah.
things, the scene, and they do things like that.
Right.
I think sometimes when I look at Trinidad, I think of them like they're not a third world country, a third world island. They're so way advanced, sometimes more advanced than us in Toronto, with the music scene and different things like that. But I've been to parties like that, R&B. They'll have the jazz. Jazz is a big thing, but the R&B, I think I've experienced that one over there as well. But yeah, no, that just shows. I was gonna say that just shows your versatility. You're not just one track, and people can call on you and say, "All right, I need you to do a dancehall part."
You say that, right? A friend of mine called me, and she was like, somebody asked me, "Q have a soft side?" She was like, "What you mean, like?" And the reason being, I mean, they have never seen me in a setting like this,
Yeah.
So I said, "Tell them I'm a DJ, so." Yeah. But a nice event. I love it. And as it says, it put me at a test too, as much as I'm speaking. It's one of the events. I'm gonna be real. I'm keeping it 100. It's one of the first events that I actually sat and prepped for because it's different,
Mm-hmm.
Normally when I go and play music come to me naturally because
Right.
I always go to an event with an open mind. I don't rehearse. I don't go with a set in my head. I go empty. I leave my house, don't know what I'm gonna play because you don't know what the event is gonna bring to you.
Right.
Right? So in St. Vincent, they call me the closure. I close 90% of the events in St. Vincent. So I don't go with a set in my head. So but this event, I actually sat down because it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you go back and relook your database, pick music out, music that you hear in a very long time, music that you remember when you go in high school, music I remember when I used to work at the music center. Yeah, music. When I left the music center almost 12 years ago. So I started to go back to these music, and And it just goes to shows that music will never die. No matter what, it will never die.
Yeah. That is that is a genre of music that will never die. It's
Never. No, it
it's
won't.
you can listen to R&B from the 70s and it's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
it's still relevant.
yeah.
Yeah.
It ages good, you know. So
Yep.
it'll be a nice event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you do like
But
smaller,
you
more
seem
intimate?
excited when we're talking about the R&B. Is that well?
Sorry. Go ahead. Finish
I
your
know
question.
lines are crossing. Go ahead, answer her question because lines are just crossing here.
I was just gonna ask if you do like smaller, more intimate events, or because from what I've seen, it's more like larger events. The
Um,
last one was like over 5,000 people. You had like a huge crowd.
um, okay. Like I said, I'm a very spiritual person, so I do go back to the communities where I started.
Mhm.
I've never had it in me that I'm too big to go back to we call it down here the black holes, meaning some system string up in the road,
Yeah, yeah.
come out to the ice box, sell some food. You know,
Yes.
I've never been a DJ where I'm too big to go back and do
Right.
these events, right? So yes, to
Yeah.
answer your question, yes, I do. Even last night, my gig last night was way in the countryside, like an
Mhm.
hour and a half away from my house.
Mhm.
And these are places that I started, like from a younger DJ, you know. So and I do feel happy to go back to these committee because these is what these places are, these night spots are, these we call it committees help the world know prep the DJ queue, help prep me, you
Right.
know, because again, what makes it so different and unique, this place is where I have to play like 3-4 hours, you know, compared to the larger events that I only play for hours,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So these events now prep me, and I do happy to go back. I just call them my people. I do happy to go back to my people and give them still entertainment because without them, I don't think maybe DJ could never exist.
Mhm.
Speaking about that, on Thursday, rest in peace.
Right.
I went to a funeral, and this is one of the guy that I promoter who died. I think there's the guy who actually made the exams so there is no DJ,
Okay.
you know. So when you see me, I was like, I said, yeah. It's like, we in this funeral, you know, because I have to took a plane all the way down to the Grenadines, you know, and these are things that I value because these little things make me who I am as a
Mhm.
person too. You know, when you show little appreciation to people who help
All
you
right.
get where you are in life, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm waiting for my colleague here, co-host. I don't want to interrupt him.
You in for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Everything is just it's spinning in front of me. But no, I was saying earlier when we are talking about the old school R&B music, how I saw this excitement that came out inside of you, and obviously it's one of it looks like it's one of your favorite genres of music to play. So I was gonna ask you like what other than R&B, what are some of your favorite genres to play?
I plays everything. I play everything, but I will be honest with you. R&B music is the least play music in St. Vincent, right? It's only certain events you will go and you
Mhm.
could probably do a 15-20 minutes, if so long, right?
Mm.
Because we all know age group changes. I mean, those people who come into that event tonight, most of them, they don't go to events at all.
Yeah.
right? So, and then funny enough, I love R&B music. It's one of my favorite genre of music, and I don't get to play them like that
Mm-hmm.
because again, it doesn't permit me to, right?
Right.
But then other than R&B music, I love reggae music. And reggae music sits to me very deep, very deep. I love reggae music. And when I say reggae, I mean hardcore reggae. The
Mm-hmm.
Bob Marley, the Peter Tosh, the Bonnie Wailer, the Bonnie Spear. I love to play this music because again, these music are already aged so much that when you do that, when you play them, when you get a chance to play them, they sound good, you
Yeah.
know? Right. And soca is our thing, dancer will always be dancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. I have a question here coming from the back. For the viewers who don't know you, who don't know much about you, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
in the Caribbean, tell us a bit more about Vincy life and the music scene. What's that like?
Vinci life is like any other Caribbean life, right? We doesn't have a strong nightlife. Like when it's a strong nightlife, as a DJ, we normally we have to wait at the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Mm.
Friday, Saturday. Unlike some of the rest Caribbean, you party every night, right?
Yeah.
Like I explained a while ago, we have 4 seasons. 4 seasons where you will get entertainment on a high, like big
Mm.
events. As I said, Easter, Carnival, which Easter is like March, April, Carnival, June, July, Independence, October. Independence only one weekend,
Yeah.
Independence, and now Christmas.
Yeah.
These are all peak seasons. So you will see a lot of events around. Like on a normal, it's just Friday, Saturday. Um, we are pretty much quiet in St. Vincent. The music. We listen music. We listen everything. But we all know one thing about St. Vincent, music trend here very fast for
Okay.
whatever reason, and it's not just one type of music. Uh, for instance, young brother music trend here very fast. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the music out of Dominica, the Ridge, the Suki, these music trend here very fast. And I guess to probably the age group because we all know every majority of the teen have on the 19, 20 to 25, they have a smartphone in their hand, right?
Right.
And they listen to whatever they want to listen to. And one of the things
Right.
that helped drive the music scenes in terms of trend, a lot of Vince is into the TikTok. So we all know how that goes, right? So music trend here very fast, very, very fast. St. Vincent is one of the places where if an international DJ is coming, they gotta ask what's going on the ground.
Hmm.
Because the music changes very fast in St. Vincent. Straight across the genre and music.
That's
So pretty much that's it. I mean, other than that, just smooth sailing, 8 to 5, 8 to 4 every day. Work home. you
okay.
know.
Speaking about home and work, how do you balance working as a DJ and everything else that you're responsible for, like family?
Um it is that's a regular time manager. While I work, the good thing about my job, I only work 3 hours every day. So that's the greatest thing, right?
Hmm.
And I work only on mornings. I can have the rest of the day to myself.
Okay.
So when I go in Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 1, after 1
Nice.
o'clock, I good.
Nice.
You know?
Okay.
After 1 o'clock, I come home, I sleep.
Yeah.
By 5:30 up, 6 o'clock, I'm in the gym till 8:30. Back home. That's Monday to Thursday. That's my routine. Monday to Thursday.
Right.
Work, home, gym, home.
Okay.
because weekends, we all know weekends I'm outside,
Yeah.
you know. So it's pretty much okay.
Right.
Didn't really that much of a challenge. It only challenged me in peak season, like December. I gotta break gym at some time. Carnival, I have to break gym at some.
Right.
So I have to give up
Yeah, you had to
something.
have your black cake and sorrel, right? So
Yeah, because I have to give up something because we're on the peak season. Peak season time, it becomes hectic, so I can't do everything,
right.
so that's it. That's
Okay.
pretty much it.
That's good. That is a good work-life balance schedule that you have. No wonder you're able
You have
to
to be,
organize yourself so well.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much, yeah. And that's my life right there, basically. Anything outside that is bonus.
And I see that you brand yourself really well. As you're wearing your pendant, I see that. You
And my
have
cup.
track suits. You
And my
have
cup.
and your cup. Oh, you have a cup too. Okay.
Yeah, I do my own
All right.
events. I actually have a
I didn't see that on the
actually.
top,
Yeah. Actually, this event, Flirt, as you can see, Flirt. This is, if you look at my calendar, you will see it. Christmas night. That's my annual event. It's going. This is my 8th year. Yeah, that's my 8th year doing it. That's my personal event. I do 3 events every year. I do that Christmas night. I do one of the con. Yeah, I do. If you follow my Instagram, you will see on my events. I do my birthday party in August, Cloud9, and I do Elevate in Carnival. So yeah, I do my own events too.
Okay. So you're not just okay. So you're an entrepreneur in all sense of the word. You're a serial entrepreneur.
I actually have a company,
And you have a company.
My company, DJ Q Production. That's my company.
DJ Q what? Say?
DJ Q Production. That's my company name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have.
So what is your company based off?
Yeah, what is your company based off of?
What do you guys do? Music?
Well, music. Well,
yes.
The reason why I had to do that because I, as a person, involved in so much things that I can't do everything on my own.
Right.
So I got big up to my management again, Itasha, Chris, Enrich. That's my management team. So they manage DJ Q. So they told me, why don't you just register a company and get a team because you involved in so much. We live in Montreal, we can't do everything. And that's where the inspiration came from. So I registered my company. So right now I'm a producer, I'm a promoter, I'm a DJ.
Right.
And so in order under one umbrella, I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna do my company. So that's what I did. I really have people, I have staff who, on my events. Because I'm doing an event on Christmas Day. If you notice my calendar, I am playing Christmas as a DJ.
Yeah, you're busy.
Right, and then it's times now I'm outside and I have events to promote it. So it had to. So my company is really it's basically events planning. That's a major part of it because that's what I'm there for. So plan my events because I can't do everything. And Enrich Promotion, which is my management, they manage me as a DJ.
Enrich.
So, Enrich, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my management as a DJ. That's my managers as a DJ, and DJ Production takes care of my events, of my producing. As I say, I'm a producer too, my music. So yeah.
Wow, this is very interesting. So you are you're on the radio. You own your own company.
Yeah,
you're a traveling DJ, international DJ. This is I can't even keep up with you. I'm trying to look at your dates here. You have stuff going on in SVG. You have stuff going on in Jamaica, Barbados, Dubai, Trinidad.
Oh yes, I newly signed a contract with Brunch and
You
Soca. Big
cover
up the
every
Brunch and
base of
Soca.
music. Every base is covered.
Yeah, big up the Brunch and Soca team. I newly signed that contract. So they
Yeah.
have 10 dates in 2024, including Dubai. So everywhere they go, I will be there. So
Yeah.
there's another busy time on this busy schedule I
Nice,
have.
nice.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so right now, anything that I do, I have to do it around
You're gonna miss a lot of
hours.
gym time.
But I will tell you this: in a DJing is like being in the gym. Like you sweat a
Right.
lot, yeah.
Cardio.
That is true.
Yeah.
And you're not this type
Please,
of
please
DJ
let
that
my colleague
stands
know that.
behind.
Please.
Huh? Say again?
I said, please let my colleague know that DJing is a workout.
It is.
Listen,
It is.
I've seen DJ Q in action. He's not just a DJ who stands there with the mic in his hand and earphones on. He's running down the stage. He's running back, and
I'm an entertainer. You see,
you're an entertainer.
I've learned this from elder people I've been around in the industry.
Right.
Right. I've been around. I used to manage by my first manager was Island Network. So when I was with that management, we had some artists too that Mr. Hahn managed, right? Big up Mr. Hahn, Eric Hahn. We had I don't know if you guys heard about the artist Fireman Hooper. He won the most soca monarch in St. I don't know if you guys
Fireman.
Yeah, you could YouTube him. Yeah, Fireman Hooper. We had artists like Luther and so but then these guys, I remember one time speaking to Fireman. Fireman is like a mentor to me. I mean, we have a lot of talks, guy. I mean, he in the game long time. And he said to me one time, he said, Q, you know, DJing is changing. DJing is not just a DJ, you're an entertainer. At some point, you will have to forget the DJ part and then be an entertainer because crowds goes off of your energy as a DJ.
That's
so you stand up there and you're gonna be like this, they are going to be like this.
That's right.
You know, you go out and you're doing some crazy shit, they are going to do some crazy shit. So I've luckily enough I've merged that side. And you know, right? If I'm not a DJ, if I'm just there, I'm not that kind of person. You know, I'm just a cool guy. You know, somebody said to me one time, "You're a whole different person when you're a DJ." Of course. I mean, I'm at work. You know, so
this is a common thing. We've gone through. We've been doing a series of DJs at all since we started our season, and it's common. We've heard this over and over. You have two personalities. All DJs.
Well, I'm not a DJ. I'm a very cool guy, but
you're a what?
Very cool guy.
You're a cool guy. You're a cool guy with it.
I'm a very quiet boy.
Well, look at my co-host. He's like very chill right now, but he's also cool right now. Not when he's playing though.
That's how it is.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a different energy.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe.
Energy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it really shows how much you love the music too, because you get into the music and you bring out that energy. You know what I mean?
And two, I remember this is my life. I mean, this is what I do. I do nothing else, you know. The last time I can remember work outside DJs when I work at the music center. I left the music center since 2011. Since then, this is my job, DJing. You know, I just tell people I'm not a carpenter, I'm not a mason, I'm not a builder, I'm a DJ. So I take it very serious.
You're a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I took it very serious.
Okay.
Nice. So Earlier, we mentioned a game that we played.
Mm.
Not sure if you're interested in it. Um,
Yeah,
we have
I mean,
about
come
5
on.
minute before we
I'm already host too, so I'm kind of used to these things. Let me kind
Yeah.
of shake up myself a
yeah.
little bit.
Oh wow.
So, Joel, do you want to start or do I start?
You can start. Go ahead.
I always start. All right. Um, what are one of the what are what are one of the favorite places you have played in your musical career, DJing career?
We didn't hear your answer.
Oh, London, England.
London.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
All
hear.
right.
yeah.
London. All
London.
right.
Okay,
I
nice.
love London. I love London. Yeah, I love London.
2 for 2. You do two. I do two. That's another one. Um, he's delayed, so
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, next question. Oh gosh, 2 for 2. You put pressure. She put pressure on me. I wasn't waiting for that. Why
I
London?
thought he was gonna say
I know.
Toronto.
I know the crowd is turned up in London. It's different.
Say that again?
I mean, we are the maker of the soca thing, but
Oh, you want to do why London? That's what? That's it?
No, I thought you were gonna say
yeah,
Toronto,
yeah.
but it's okay.
No. Yeah. The reason being for London. London, music is different from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
There,
Right.
yeah. So I love
The energy.
London, and I think the energies are different. Toronto, yeah, but I think I love Montreal more than Toronto.
Oh, that's because the
No, no,
wildness
no,
of
no, no, no,
them.
no, 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 no. I just love Montreal. I just love Montreal. I mean, I
They're
love
wild.
Toronto vibe. I love Toronto vibe. I love Toronto
Yeah,
vibe. I love
Montreal
Toronto.
is another crazy energy.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is. It
but
is. It is.
yeah, but London for me, I love London. London, the vibe in London different. It's just different.
Let's try this game. Oh, okay, okay. Um. Oh, wow. So soca versus bouillon versus zap zap.
Why is that happening?
Jab jab.
Oh,
Jab jab.
jab.
I said zap zap. Jab jab.
Well, it's a tough one though. Soca, jab versus bouillon versus soca. I have a special love for bouillon music. Yeah, I have a special love for bouillon music. I think it's just unique. I think bouillon. I would go with bouillon because bouillon make you wanna love soca again. Yeah, I love me some bouillon. I love jab, eh? Don't get me wrong, but I love me some bouillon. Yeah, I love me some bouillon.
Yeah.
Right. Jab jab. Okay. But I mean,
tie up yourself,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess it's my question now. Um. All right. Well, it's Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use Grenada and Vinci then, right? Because I know
Okay.
Grenadian because my mother is a Grenadian.
Okay.
But grew up in Trinidad. But anyway, Vinci oil down or Grenadian oil down?
Right. I could say I don't eat oil. Vinci, we have the thing with Vinci oil. Okay, then let me put it this way, right?
Yeah.
oil dung in St. Vincent cooks in specific areas,
Okay.
right? The countryside mainly, or on the leeward side,
Okay.
right? You will not find oil dung like that in town, in the city.
Kingston.
No, you won't.
Uh-huh.
But more on Grenada now, I think everybody cook oil dung, right?
Yes.
So Grenada oil dung.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Like that one. That one really hit hard, eh? You have to wipe your face for that one. I see.
Yeah. Because the last time I had oil dung in St. Vincent was way in the countryside, you know. You won't find oil dung like that. But in Grenada, every corner you turn,
yeah.
you find oil dung, you know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna say Vincy job or Grenade job, but whatever.
Q, we're not gonna keep you any longer, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I say, we know you have an event tonight, and we come to the end of our time, unfortunately.
We could have part two another time, whenever you guys.
Yeah, so we definitely.
It's
go ahead.
It's interesting. I mean, I love it. You know, it's interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. 100.
I'm gonna squeeze in one more question before he goes.
No problem.
The wildest thing that ever happened to you on the road while you're like, it could be jab mass, it could be like carnival.
Oh, you mean carnival? In general.
The wildest thing that ever happened to you.
Oh, you stick carnival wise.
Yeah. Or traveling.
Oh boy, I had so many episodes.
He's like, should I say this one?
No, because that's why I asked is because I wanted to know if it's while as a DJ or in general, because most of my craziest experience is not as a DJ though.
Okay.
Right? So that's why I asked. If it's as a DJ,
you take off your DJ hat. You can be the DJ hat on or off. Either one.
I'll give you two. I give one with the DJ and I give one off, right?
Yeah.
One of the craziest as a DJ, Job Juvie this year in Toronto. Right? The way how I was able to command 10,000 people that who don't know, like I think St. Vincent turnout, they was the smartest of anybody else, you know, and to see that I could have able to get 9,000 hands in the air, and 9,900 flags open up, you know, that was epic, you know.
That's
so I give, that was energy,
epic.
And that was real epic, you know. That was real epic. And another DJ one in London, you know, playing for Vincent Mass in 2019. I was able to make judges on the road turn down the papers because I had never seen nothing like that on the road ever.
Wow.
Yeah. So from what I was able to do with that mass band, have people running from side to side, back, front, some crazy shit. You know, that even make that those clippings even make the Notting Hill round recap on BBC. So that was some dope shit, you know. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We just saw a comment. One of the viewers is happy that Toronto made the cut.
Oh yeah. Jab Juvie.
Yeah.
Butty Jab Juvie. Yeah, that's that right there. What I've done at Jab Juvie this year, after one of the few times I came off stage and say, I'm proud of myself, you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. And you did it on Dissect.
I know, I know. It was good. Toronto made the cut. Wow. Big up my fans in Toronto. You guys always make the cut. Yeah.
Once again, thank you so much for spending time with us. I know you have an event to run to.
Yeah, I have an event to run to. I wish I could have been here all night. It's so interested, but I got it. I got it.
Thank you.
So thanks for having me again. Anytime you guys ready, just reach out.
Definitely.
I'm happy to give you a part 2. You know, big up to my fans worldwide, whoever watching, who will be watching later.
Right.
It will be there to watch. So definitely, it was a pleasure being here, DJ Q.
Right.
Thank you guys.
Right.
Have some oil on me.
Thank you. Hopefully, we can. Yeah, that's a lot. Hopefully, we'll meet you when you come to Toronto sometimes. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I'll be around. Just keep in touch, and once I have some time, I'll make time. I'm good at making time.
Yeah,
clearly.
Yeah, I'm good at making time. All right, so thanks again for having me. I gotta run now.
Take care. Take care.
My set actually starts at 10:45.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So thanks. All right.
Good luck tonight.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
It's a pleasure. All right.
Wow.
That was it, man. DJ Q was nice. Yeah. Energy with us. I had energy. I don't know why I said energy. He had fun with us.
No, because he is the energy guy. That's his little tagline, right? The energy guy. Yeah.
So nice show. We'll do it again next week. Next week we do female. Is that our last DJ next week?
Yes, we're ending our DJ segment next week with Miss Paula Latang.
For now.
Yeah.
Yes. So we will see you guys next week, right back here on TDN TV, Roku, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you got it locked in. On behalf of Island Therapy, on behalf of TDN Network, you guys have a blessed week and a blessed weekend. Be safe, whatever you're doing. Jules, any last words?
No. Peace.
All right. Bye.
So I'm Janine Zabi across.
I'm Janelle Zabi. And we're Zabi Street.
So this is what you need on the inside. I'm ready to come.
Are you, Jewel? I think you have hidden talents that you're not talking about.
Let's get to the bar. Ain't no bar, I'm
Yeah.